Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Whole Division podcast. We are back. This is season 2, episode. No, I ain't going to say Milan. What episode is it? Birthday girl, Milan. What episode is it?
5.
It is definitely episode 5. That's right. We are back now. As you may have realized, right? We've got a different host this week. It's myself again. And you know why? Carl was supposed to host this week, right? And he said to me, he was like, I'm not hosting. I'm tired. I went to the gym this morning and I'm tired. And there was all the excuses. Basically, it's fucking useless, right? That's basically what we're trying to tell you, okay? So I'm back again this week. But we're also joined by the Whole Division podcast.
Around naked in the streets again.
We got the Whole Division podcast first lady, Miss Chitty. Miss Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
I'm not saying anything. No mistake.
We're also joined by our very own band to bring up Miss Milan, Miss Millie, Miss Birthday Girl.
Happy birthday, Millie!
Birthday, Millie!
I mean, don't go out there saying hello now, but yeah. Yay!
It's your birthday, girl. You're the birthday girl.
Thank you, Six.
We are joined by a man in another time zone who's supposed to be hosting today, as I said to you a minute ago, but he gave me all the big talk as to why he's not doing so, as Mr. Carl Bull.
Whilst you were all off here last week, Sticky told us about when he ran around in the street naked because he got caught doing the deeds by somebody walking in. Your business. Don't come for me.
Sticky, put you out there, put you on blast.
I like how Carl did that, right? Because I think Carl might have forgotten that he actually showed us a video of himself. And I won't say a bit more about the video.
I'll show it. It was online. It's online.
That's all I'm going to say. There's a video. That's all I'm going to tell you guys. There's a video which Carl shared with us, and that's all I can tell you.
I weren't naked. It wasn't indecent exposure.
Well, I mean, I might make the difference there, but I'm just saying, there's a video. I've got evidence. I've seen it. That's our very own Carl Paul. We're also joined by the very lovely Miss Kay, Kaylee Kay.
Hey guys, I'm back after
She's back.
Hiatus.
Yeah, and you know what, right? Kay's back, right? I think this week Kay was supposed to be doing a quiz, but yet Kay, there's been no mention of the quiz. But anyway, won't say nothing there.
Quiz?
Yeah, remember that?
The quiz is happening. I've had to fucking quit my uni course so I can cope with life at the moment. So the quiz is coming.
Do you hear the excuses? All I'm hearing is excuses. 45 questions, you know.
Because I'm in London in like 3 weeks' time and I will smack you. With my
she's got big hands. She has got big man hands. Anyway, we won't even go there. And of course, myself, DJ Sticky Fingers. Apparently, the one and only sometimes. Hi, Carl. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Tumbleweed.
I know. Don't worry. I'm going to come for you all. Don't worry. Anyway, in fact, when you come down, Kay, right, I need you to have a handoff with somebody else because there's a few of these women that we know that have very big hands. We're going to have a hand-to-hand combat. You know what I mean? Or something. We're going to work something out.
Well, I've got to compare hand sizes with the other women.
What we can do, we can put something in your hand and see how you... Anyway, we won't go there. We won't go there. It's too early. It's too early.
Not even 10 o'clock.
I know. But it's after the watershed of 9 o'clock, so we're okay. Right, so this week, about topics. Let's talk about the topics. This week, we are talking about hip-hop and sexuality. So I believe it is Isaiah Rashad. Isaiah Rashad came out recently, or there was a video about him, he's a rapper who was caught recently, or it was a video of him, performing, certain pleasures on another man.
Fellatio,
that's a good word. Talking about expectation and reciprocated energy, and I wasn't getting that wrong. And also, we're going to talk about back in the day. That's going to be my favorite part of it, back in the day. And in between there, right? We've also got the Ask Millie, but it's going to be slightly different this week. It's a Would You Rather. I like the Would You Rathers. I've got a few of those as well. If you need me on those, I've got a couple of them as well. Would You Rathers. So that's going to be this week's Ask Millie. It'll be a Would You Rather. Now, before we go to the first topic of hip-hop and sexuality, so quickly say, read some messages quickly. PD85 says, hi, guys. Freckleface member says, hold up, put something in your hand. Oh, yes, we're going to put something in their hands. Oh, yes. And East and Kim says, sorry, didn't see you live. And Greenness baby says, evening, everyone, and some love heart emojis. And as you guys have seen as well, I'm back hosting this week because Carl has, given me excuses why he can't do so. So, Chids.
You've got to make it about himself. All up in the video.
All up in the videos.
Good funny.
So, Chids, hip hop and sexuality. Talk to us. What's your views and take on this?
Hip hop and sexuality. Okay, so I watched the video. I just me personally. Not the video. I watched the YouTube. Stop it. I watched the YouTube.
Yeah, did you pick up any tips, Chid?
I want to watch the video though. I am like that. I will watch that shit. But like, I just think that, you know, people can just be ignorant in it. Really, I don't understand what somebody's sexual orientation has got to do with them as being a creative. Is it gonna, you know, some people were saying, oh, you know, oh, that's his career done. Why is his career done? Just because he likes to go with men, or he's bisexual, or he's gay, or whatever. Like, I don't understand what difference that makes. Also as well, like, do you know, like, in the hip hop culture, haven't really like left an open door thing on for people to actually come out. I believe there's a lot of undercover rappers, like there's a lot of rappers that are undercover, but they just don't feel that they can come out because of their fan base and because of, you know, the stigma that has been put on, you know, the different sexual orientations. It's just, I don't get it. I actually don't understand it.
I think it's to do with like the kind of like roots of hip hop. If you think it was all about like the struggle and you're like trying to get out of like the hood and stuff, and like it was very like macho, like puff your chest out, I gotta like fucking like sort this shit now. Whereas like if you look at some of the rap that or like hip hop that we would listen to like in the like early 2000s, you had people like, do you remember, was it Cameron when he went through the phase of wearing everything pink? Yeah. Like everything was pink, and then men started wearing pink stuff, and then you got like people like Andre 3000 who were like massively kind of like into fashion and stuff. I think that there's quite like an old mindset with how hip hop kind of started, and whether there was kind of room to like safely evolve into what it is now.
I just think it's just, I don't understand where people, because they touched on Tyler, the Creator, who's like one of my favorite rappers, and like they were saying about him being feminine and displaying feminine energy and whatever, but what has that got to do with him being a creator? He's an amazing artist, you know what I mean? He's amazing at what he does. What does his sexual orientation have to do with the way that he creates? Yeah, a lot of energy goes into being a creator, whether it's masculine influence or feminine influence. They also touched on Nicki Minaj as well, and they were saying, you know, her fan base is predominantly gay men. So that I don't understand. Just for me, I just don't understand what. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. I'm not going to stop listening to your music because
it might be a bit more like feminine than masculine or whatever. But who gets like to decide on like music genres having like a sexuality behind them?
Can I ask something on that then? So I'm gonna ask something, and I'm gonna come to, I think, Mr. Carl Borden, the birthday girl, right? So you know it could be, right? I was just having a thought, right? So the reason why people might say it might be different, if you think like Jagged Edge, right? Those who know about Jagged Edge, they got a song called actually I can't remember what it's even called, but it's like "Meet me at the altar in your white dress." Yeah, it's called "Let's Get Married." Yeah. But what people might be thinking, that they might change the song in it, so it'd be like, "Meet me at the altar in your tuxedo." You know what I mean? That's what they're worried about. They might change the way the song goes and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just, I think that's what they're worried about. Man. Yeah, I think that's the only thing I can think of. Carl, what you said? What do you think? What's your views?
I will say one thing. It may change the pattern of what they will bring out forthcoming. Because that way, then, if they are out, they may be able to word things a bit differently or be a bit more open with their lyric content. So I think it could alter and make them evolve as an artist. Yeah, it can. Does it take away from their art? No, not at all. And why should you be boxed in a society that has to be, following the next? People are different these days. Like, there's been so much speculation online about all these people who are not out, or they've been with other people to get to where they want to. Lil Wayne, he's a big example. Apparently he's had to sleep with many men, according to the industry, to get to where he wanted. It's there. Being gay is not a new thing. It's been around for fucking millennia.
Being gay doesn't make you any less gangster, I don't think, because I know some gangster gay people. Do you get me? So, yeah, it doesn't.
Why is this such a big drama? Why is this a thing?
People still haven't let go of stereotypes, though, there's like a rapper, and he's black, and he's gay, and he's doing well. Like, what the hell? Like, all of those things don't go together, and it's like, but why? Like, who gets to decide that someone's sexuality dictates whether they do well or should make a certain type of music?
I'll tell you exactly who decide is the people buying the music. That's
exactly.
Do you know what?
And the
do you know
people
what,
have spoken, and
I get it though. I tell you why I get it, right? Because if Giggs was gay and he's going talking to artists, I think I'm like, right, I don't know where we're going with this. I'm joking. I'm playing. I'm just joking. Millie, talk to us. In fact, Millie, before I come to you, let me read one of the messages. Someone says, from PD85 says, their sexuality is irrelevant. They kind of make it relevant by hiding it and then getting caught doing what they are hiding. Yeah, fair point. I'll read it again. Their sexuality is irrelevant. They kind of make it relevant by hiding it and then getting caught doing what they are hiding.
That's true. Yeah, I agree.
Millie, talk to us. What's your views on this?
So I feel like it's just one of those things, like when you think of a rapper or a hip hop artist, you don't think of them being gay. Do you know what I mean? Because you've got that image in your head of like a hard man. Do you know what I mean? Like talking about certain things, like maybe certain things that he's done in his life.
There was a hard man. I think that's the problem.
You know what I mean? You're getting all the little teardrops and that. And then it's like, and now you've got this guy who I haven't heard his music, so I'm not really quite sure like what he is. He a rapper, is he a singer? I don't know. But I then feel like now, like more and more rappers are coming out as gay, and it's a shock to the system. I mean, especially when he was on Twitter running train on his mouth and then gargling the white stuff. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit much because you're like, oh, all right, cool. But then I also think it's like, a lot of like footballers are now coming out as gay, but I think it wasn't seen in that profession. Do you know what I mean? Like a footballer wasn't gay, a rapper wasn't gay, and then you've got like the other guy, like Lil Nas X, sliding down the pole right onto the Devils, and it's a bit like, okay, why have you got to be so in our faces with it? Do you know what I mean? Like, why can't you just do a normal video with a normal song and still be gay? I don't understand it.
But then it's like saying, well, why can't all the rappers not have like 20 naked women or half naked women in the back of their video to like make themselves look like the man, like more masculine and stuff? It's like,
but the other part of the video where the men were dancing, that was cool because the dancing looked great and whatever, but sliding down a pole onto the, like, why did it need to be the devil?
No. There's a reason for that. That was the Christian people saying he's going to hell. That was about him saying, everyone's saying about he's going to hell because God don't love him and stuff. That was his fuck you to them. I can totally understand the concept.
Yeah, I just liked it, even if there wasn't like a story behind it. I was like, this looks cool as fuck.
He's a good businessman. He's good at marketing, and I just think that I just think there's not an open door, especially when it's in the world of hip hop, to be gay. It's like you can't be.
Well, it was like Millie's saying about football as well. They're things that were considered to be very masculine things. So obviously, a lot of people who are, say, like bisexual or gay, wouldn't have felt the most safe to be themselves in those spaces. Like we've seen how
they're not comfortable to be open. So sad.
Which is nice that it is changing now and more people can be themselves, and actually is showing that being authentic to yourself can actually sell records too. You don't have to pretend to be something that you're not. You'll do well if the music's good. So,
I mean, I think regardless of your sexuality, if you're going to put a video out there and you're gargling semen, and you know the video is going to be out there, like that's just disgusting, regardless of who it is, you know, whoever you decide to be with, that's just nasty anyway, innit? Who's really trying to do that? Sicky, have you ever, you know what I mean? Milan, have you ever? Kaylee, have you ever? Listen, ain't putting no video out there.
I saw the video. I found it online.
Sticky in the video. Sticky was in the video.
I'm all up in the videos.
All up in the videos. But it's disgusting though. That part of it is absolutely vile. Like, why would you do that? Whatever you do privately, regardless of your sexual orientation, keep that shit in your bedroom. Keep that shit private. Don't put it out there on video for people to see that. That's just, it's nasty, really, isn't it?
Yeah, you know, with all that said and done though, right? Don't forget, depending on what sort of video we're talking about, don't forget, a music video is just creativity, innit? At the end of the day. Who remembers the video? We're going to talk about back in the day stuff later, right? Smack My Bitch Up.
Yeah.
Do you remember that video? Smack My Bitch Up. I mean, it's just a video.
I love that song.
I love the song, I love the video. I mean, it's come on after 10 o'clock with a water, like, you know, a mark to say, you know, parental advisory and all that. It's just a video. It's just creativity, innit?
It got banned worldwide.
Yeah. Mm.
Well, YouTube, here I come later. Anyway, on to the next topic, right? Expectation and reciprocated energy. I knew I was going to say that wrong both times. Kaylee, talk to us on that one. Expectation and reciprocated energy.
I think that I've learned in recent years that the more you have like this picture in your head of how your life should be going, the more miserable you are going to be. Like, because the likelihood of it matching up perfectly 100% of the time is slim. Like, I think not to be like negative, but I prefer to just kind of like go with flow now. Like, if I'm not expecting too much out of a situation, I'm not ending up disappointed then where it doesn't go the way that it's supposed to go. So, like, still obviously like super positive about stuff. I believe like in the power of manifestation, but like I'm a lot more flexible now in kind of like the direction my life is going in, rather than thinking like, oh, I should be like married by this age, I should have kids. Like, yeah, I just don't anymore. Like, my expectations of me are to be happy, and whatever that entails, whatever makes me happy in that moment, like that's what I'm going for. So, yeah.
I love that. Also, Peely85 says, agreed, Kate, and she's got some clapping hand emojis. Let's go to Miss Milan, Miss Birthday Girl. Before Milan says anything, Millie, I've noticed there's bare girls in your place, but I'm enough girl there, them. And I want to know, are they going to be there on Saturday? You know, I mean, just, anyway, we won't go there. Millie, Birthday Girl, talk to us.
Just saying. Yeah. Definitely missed the topic. We'll talk about. So sorry, guys. It's so unprofessional, but I was saying bye. Sorry. What was saying?
No, okay. We'll skip you in a second. We'll come back to you in a minute. Carl, because you're the birthday girl.
The topic, even if you come back to me, I don't know what you're talking about.
But I'm gonna say it so you can get time to prepare yourself. Carl, see, she's so fast, you know. Honestly,
I don't need
so
time to
fun.
prepare myself. Just tell me the damn topic, and it will just.
You know, because you're the birthday girl, and there's enough nice girls there. I'm thinking, I'm looking at my lips and all sorts.
Last week he was licking his lips with the milk.
Yeah.
It was like the pina colada.
yeah. No, it was pineapple and I forgot it was now, from Asda. Expectation and reciprocated energy.
Okay, well, you know, I think everybody. Is it me? It's me, yeah? Yeah. Expectations. Do you know what?
It's too fast. It's too fast.
Shut up. People put a lot of pressure on themselves to have expectations, whether it's, you know, a materialistic thing, like, you know, they should be in a big body car by a certain age, or they should own their house by a certain age, or they need to be in a certain job, or the people they've got around them that they want to do stuff more. But at the end of the day, like, shit happens, life happens. Life doesn't always go to plan. The plan that you think you've got in your head that you think is so amazing and great, God, the universe, whoever you believe in. If you don't believe in no one, then even the no one, they have a different plan. Do you know what I mean? So you can start off and you're thinking, yeah, I'm doing all right, and then all of a sudden you'll go left. But that was just supposed to happen. Do you know what I mean? Everyone needs to go through trials and tribulations in their life and like learn like lessons and become a better person than they was a year ago, a better person than they was when they was a teenager. Do you know what I mean? I mean, I don't know if I've got there yet. I still envision, me and my 4 kids, although I'm not having any more kids, but I still envision them, but I never know more. And I still envision to be married. And I definitely want to be married. I definitely want to own a house. And then I don't drive at the moment, but when I do get a car, my chest is already very high. So, a girl's got to do what a girl's got to do. Wait, that makes it sound like I'm a ho-ho. I mean it as in like, I've got to manifest on what I want. And then, if the universe thinks that I deserve it, then I'll get it. If not, then, well, I'll be in a course or some shit.
Okay. Cool. Can't really argue with that. I mean, courses are fine as well. The other cars are available too. Chiz, I'm going to come to you next, and we're going to go to Mr. Carl. What's your views on this one?
So I had a brief conversation with somebody about this yesterday. This is why the topic came up, actually. I just think that, like, expectation is always going to lead to disappointment, regardless, I think, anyway. Because especially if you're a certain type of person, you always put love out there, you always put good energy, you go out your way to make people smile, you try to make people happy. Say you're that type of person and you don't get it back, or you expect it back, but you don't get it. You're going to be upset all the time. You're going to think, well, like, I'm doing this, this, and this, X, Y, and Z, and it's not being reciprocated. No, it's not coming back to me. That's what expectation is, and you're always going to feel like shit. Whereas if you put it out there, and if it does come back, then it's a bonus, isn't it? It's like, oh, that was nice. Never expected it, but when it does come, you're like, oh, do you know what? That was lovely. Or if somebody just asks, like I've got one friend, and he's always asking people, like, how's your day and whatever, and nobody asks him how his day is, like, no one ever. So, like, every now and again, I'll say to him, oh, how was your day today? And he was like, right, like, I proper appreciate you, and he's really appreciative because nobody asks him, but he's always asking other people. He doesn't expect anybody else to say, oh, how was your day or whatever. But when it does come back, he is eternally grateful for it. I just think that, we can't have expectation on anything in life. We can have a plan, we can have an idea of what we want, we can, use our power of manifestation to attract what we want, but we're not always going to get exactly what we kind of envision. Some people do, some people don't. It depends. If you're vocal, like I'm the type of person, I'm not vocal on what I want. So sometimes especially when I was younger, I just used to expect people to treat me as I treat them. But that's not always going to happen, because some people are just fucking ungrateful, or some people are just don't know how to. They just don't know how to do that. They don't know how to be a certain way. And just because you've expected it, and then they don't do it, you're putting a lot of pressure on that person also, as well as yourself. But then it's like, I say, like, imagine, like, in terms of matching energy, people are so hell-bent and like big on matching energy. If someone was rude to you, you'd be like, hang on a minute, all right, you want to come like that? I'm going to be more rude to you. I'm going to be rude about. Imagine if somebody was really nice to you and you decided to reciprocate that energy and match that energy and said, oh, do you know what? Yeah, it would be beautiful. But human beings don't think like that. We are more sort of we're more focused on the negative. It's so easy to focus on the negative. So easy to focus on what people are not doing that we lose sight of what they are actually doing. And I think this is why relationships end, friendships end. Like, this is why wires across so many different things happen, just because we're not seeing the bigger picture. We're there in the moment. So yeah, that's what like reciprocated energy and stuff means to me, really. And yeah.
I agree with that. I agree, especially the last part as well, that sometimes we just don't appreciate certain things. I can't even agree more on that one. Before I go to Mr. Carl Bull, let me read some of his messages. Brina's 80s Baby. Now, I always say to you guys two things about Brina's 80s Baby. One, check out Brina's Addictive Cakes on Instagram. And secondly, Brina's 80s Baby knows F all about music, okay? Anyway, we won't go there. Says, happy birthday, Milan. Peely85, again, not speaking about Peely85, she... again, is useless as well. She said that Jill Scott was better than Beyonce. I mean, what crack was she smoking that day? Says, happy birthday, Millie. Freckle face my mum, who is a very troublesome person, I must say. And we won't even go there. She says because she's a redhead, but I'm not sure she's as troublesome anyway. Says, happy birthday, Milan. She says Milan's age on this one, but I'm not sure Milan wants me to say her age out. So I won't say the age unless Milan wants to share the age. But, you know, basically, Milan's no spring chicken anymore.
Liberty taker. Liberty.
I'm just saying. Yeah. PD85 says, totally agree, Chids. Says, having expectations can lead to you being very miserable. And then says, life is a series of turns. You never know what's around the corner. Definitely, definitely. Carl, what's your views on this?
I firmly believe a goal is an expectation. So in terms of bringing expectations out, no, you work towards a goal with an expectation of achieving whatever the goal is. So that's a bit of you can't plan to train or whatever you're doing to get to somewhere without expecting to do it.
Yeah, but I guess
see what I mean?
Yeah, isn't the pressure then just solely on you? No.
You train or you go against a goal with an expectation of achieving.
Yeah,
so
but you're not expecting anyone else to achieve it for you. You have the goal for what you want to do. So that's on you.
But you're expecting to do it for yourself.
Yeah. But then that's just putting pressure on you, isn't it? Like it
but
is
why wouldn't you,
taking...
But why wouldn't you put pressure on yourself unless you put pressure on yourself to achieve, to create all the goals or to manifest? Everything has an expectation. You can't go through life without an expectation of just going along life and just picking things out from here or there. No, you work towards something. That's an expectation. That's
no, it's true. But like,
here's a question. Hold on. Here's a question though. But it's the topic's not just about the expectation; it's about the reciprocation as well. And then should you what's your expectation there as well with reciprocated energy?
If you believe that you deserve it, the universe will serve it.
Yeah. I mean, look, it's to reciprocate something. That's just the part of the journey, isn't it? Expectation and reciprocation. It's part of the whole whatever you're going for. If you can't expect to go for something without having a goal or reciprocating something, it's part of the whole network of it. For me, I mean, you can't blindly go into something and expect nothing from it or to have a reciprocation of whatever it is you're achieving. There's pros and cons with everything. You can't go in there blindly thinking it's not going to change something or amend something. It's going to have that impact, whichever way you go about it.
True.
I'm keeping that one quite light.
Right, that's an easy. Cheers, can you do us a favour? Right? See when you edit this video, right? You know when we talk about the first topic, Isaiah Rashad, and talk about what he's doing, right? I want you to cut a freeze frame of when Milan coughs and covers her mouth and put it together, right? And when you see it, you'll know what I mean, okay? I'm just putting it out there. So when Milan coughs and covers her mouth, I want you to put that with the topic and like the
Can
caption.
you get your mind out of the gutter, Sticky? I don't know how long it's been, but it was Valentine's Day like 2 days ago, yeah? If you didn't get none, then that's your business.
Sticky's mind came from the gutter and hasn't left. He's still looking at the stars.
Chids, back me up
Valentine's,
did I say anything bad about what Milan was doing? Or did I just say to put the video, the clip together? I didn't mention what she was doing. All I said is that, just clip that part. Let me read some of the messages quickly. This one's from Brina's A's Baby, says, thank you, Sticky. I think she's thanking me for letting you guys know that she doesn't know anything about music, especially 80s music, UK garage. Remember, she's Brina's 80s baby, but she doesn't know about UK garage. I don't get it. It's just like, they don't go hand in hand. I just don't understand. Freckleface Mama says, you wasn't saying that the other night, Sticky, laughing emoji. And Peely85 says, Sticky, shake my head, and Milan's now gone. She's probably going to cough again. But there's wants to see what she's doing. But it's too late, Milan. We've already seen it. Wow. Right. Well, this is the part now, but what we normally do is do what's called Ask Millie. Okay, but this week, we're not doing Ask Millie, we're going to do or Would You Rather. Cheers, you ready for the Would You Rather?
Yes, Milan. I'm going to give this one to you because it's your birthday.
Can I just cut to something quick? Yeah. Can I show you the card that my son got me? And bear in mind, he picked it himself, yeah? So it says, Mum, enjoy a few cheeky Prosecco's today. And inside it says, happy birthday from the reason why you drink. My 7-year-old chose that for me. He did. My mum said he was at the till. He picked another card. He was at the till. And he said, no, I don't like that one. Like, no. He ran back and he picked up this. And that's what he come with. And it's so true. Sorry, guys. I just wanted to cut there.
I told you guys already, Mr. M is my guy. I do like Mr. M. He is my guy. I tell you.
He's the one on the two.
Right, I'm ready. Would you rather? Oh my God. Can it be an easy one? Like, was I like hands for feet or feet for hands?
These are quite easy one. Would you rather a video go viral of you, right? So these are the two videos, these are the choices. The one video is one of you getting beaten up, or the other one is sex tape. Which would you rather? The beaten up or the sex tape? So just think that one of you getting boxed down, like proper boxed down. No little fighting, you're proper getting beat down.
Definitely a sex tape.
Oh, yeah.
One, Kim K made money off that, so I know my sex game is top tier, so it's better than hers. I'll tell you that for free. So if she made that from doing a shit one, then I know what I can make doing a good one. But a beaten up one, like, that's just disrespectful. Obviously, if I was gargling some, then that would be a lot. But to be beaten up, like, what that? Nah, that's embarrassing. Knowing I can fight, that's embarrassing.
But Chiz, what sort of beatdown is it though? What sort of beatdown? I mean, is it? Never mind. Don't worry. We won't go with it. No. Yes. We won't. Stop.
Dicks, get your mind out. But no, I think it's a sex tape because sex is sex at the end of the day. Do you get it? Like, it is what it is. But to be beaten up, brought down, no, that's a whole liberty.
What about you, Kate?
What would I prefer?
Sex tape.
This is complicated because, like, I'm not a fighter, so I could quite easily be battered and probably not be too ashamed of it. Like, I'm not about to break my fucking nails for no one, so you can smack me all you want.
I love that smack, I'm thinking of someone like getting punched up, stamped on, knee in the face.
Hold on. I need to read this one. Someone's telling me their views, right? Check this. This person's going to remain anonymous, okay? Chiz can see it, but don't say the name, Chiz. This person has put, just have my wind machine and lights ready. I will assume the position.
Yes, some Mariah Carey shit going on there. I like it.
Yeah. Freckleface Mama says sex tape. She also says, cute with the Prosecco, emoji glasses.
Person left that comment. There's a person with the wind machine person. That person, a little dark horse,
You know it, right? Also,
she's very naughty.
P85 says, Mr. M with fire emojis. Yeah. Brina's A's Baby says, talking about the cake, the card, sorry, from Mr. M, because Mr. M's card is levels. Brina's A's Baby also says, To remind everyone, Greenness Addictive Cakes on Instagram. Again, I have tried the cake. It's good. A bit overdone, but it was good. And also says, just because I don't like house and garage, I mean, again, I've told you guys once or 100 times, she is absolutely useless. In fact, when we've had the quizzes, right, and there's been old school songs and new school songs, actually, she always gets them wrong. Useless.
It was the Little Man one for me. Finished me off.
Yeah, we're not going to say who else got it wrong. We're not going to say who else got it wrong.
I will out Kaylee on this for the fact that, it was disrespectful. It was disrespectful. Her and Brina, do you know what? I'm not speaking to either of them now.
Do you know who else we get embarrassed as well? Isan and Kim, because we had Isan and Kim last Afrobeats. We had the Afrobeats question. Wizkid and Thames, Essence, one of the biggest songs of the year, of the last however long, and got it wrong.
I'd like to say that I'm not the worst because I'm not claiming to like all of this music type.
Hey, don't let me start on you. Okay, don't let me start on you. Don't let me start on you, Kay.
Kaylee is K80's baby. I don't care. K80's baby. In fact, 80's baby's going on the end of all our names. Barmalan.
I was going to say, I saw that's the liberty there.
Well, you know what? That's a good segue because we're talking about old stuff, right? I think that's a good segue into the next topic, which is back in the day. Let's talk about some back in the day things. So I'm going to go first, right?
No, the halftime Super Bowl. Oh, I was all back in the day. I was there. Yeah.
Where was the Tupac hologram? Where was the Tupac hologram? I was so disappointed it weren't there. But
I like how they did the little piano bit to I Ain't Mad At You when Eminem was taking the knee, and I was.
I'm not gonna lie, I did shed a little tear, and I was like.
I know, I fucking love that song as well.
And I don't know why 50 Cent started upside down. I get he's in like that in the video, but mate, you were so out of breath and you didn't even dance.
My mate who's 25 texted me and was like, why was he upside down though? And I was like, clearly you're too young.
I get it. He's upside down in the video, but at his age now, your lungs, hun, it doesn't work like that.
The blood rushed to everywhere, didn't it? I seen the everything. I seen the aneurysm starting and everything. It was bad.
I want to know how much they paid him to start upside down though.
50 pence.
Nothing. They don't pay nothing. Nothing.
What? Yeah, that's true. They don't get paid.
Yeah, Mary J. Blige said it. They don't get paid anything for it.
It's publicity, isn't it?
Yeah. But anyway, before I forget old school things, right? I'm going to start off with BlackBerry Messenger.
Ooh, that was chiddy. That was chiddy all on there.
I
hated BlackBerry.
I was BBM. I could have been a poster girl for BBM. I was a BBM, but I never used to link. No, I did, but I didn't. But I did. Do you get me? I had a long term. Oh, do you know what? I found the love of my life 20 chiddies ago on BBM.
Did you guys? I don't know if you guys ever done this, right? But as a young man, there's been a few times that I might have said to like someone else who had a BB messenger, I'll be like, yo, bro, who you got on your BBM? Yeah, let me add them. let me add them.
Women, you used to do that too. Let me speak to that guy on your BBM.
You didn't give someone your phone number, you give them your pin, you know, of all things. Like it was any different. Yeah, like it was any different to giving someone your mobile number. I'm giving you my pin. Like if you never had a BBM, you missed out. I'll tell you, that was I can't explain it.
People just used to pop up and they would swear, they would convince you that you knew them. Like they would literally say, yeah, you know, what about anything? You gave me your BB pin a long time ago. And it's like, no, you didn't. You got it from your friend. Everyone used to convince each other they knew everyone, but they didn't. It was quite funny. And videos, that's when videos started going viral. I never forget in Cardiff, there was a video of the girl doing
Happy Slap.
Stuff. Yeah, remember the Happy
Oh my
Slap?
God. My head of year got happy slapped by the boys' school from down the road. I went to all girls' school. The boys ran up in our school and happy slapped her, filmed it, stole her chain and her watch, and then they chilled in the drama room with us just because.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, whatever school that is, but my child is not going there. PD85 says I had a whiteberry, some fire emojis. You at levels though. You had a whiteberry, not on running levels. Brina's A's baby says that was a shock introduction to the new world after ending my 10-year religious journey. Oh my days! Imagine that. Imagine starting that going to BBM Messenger. Oh my days! That would blow your mind.
That's mad.
Yeah. Freckle Face Mama says, I love the BBM days. The Blackberries now have been discontinued. There's no more Blackberries. It's gone. It's finished. Done.
It's gone
Finito.
now,
Thank God. Thank God.
Nokia Face Off, you remember them days as well?
Yeah.
Carl's like, yeah.
I miss MSN Messenger, man.
Oh,
I miss
like
coming
every
home
night
from
you're
school
going.
and logging
Rushing
in.
home to talk to the same people that I just saw on the bus on Messenger.
Yeah, I used to love nudging people, I did.
Changing your name to be somebody else and seeing
then-
if someone clocked.
Yeah, and taking their display picture as well. My display name always used to be Velvet_Rose with a Z. Remember,
Yes.
Carl? I think
Yes,
that.
I do.
Do you know what I missed as well from back in the day? Is chat rooms. Did you guys even go on that chat rooms?
Dolly Den! Oh my god, Dolly Den chat room.
I don't remember those. I remember Black Chat though. Yeah.
Remember Black
But,
Chat?
I
but here's the
remember
thing
using
though.
like Face Party and stuff like that for the
I remember
chat rooms on
But here's the
there.
thing about Black Chat, there was two different sites, right? One was .com, one was .co.uk. Now here's the weird thing is that one was a chat room site. The other one was not. Okay?
What was on the other one?
Well,
You
yeah.
can imagine it's sticky.
yeah.
There was
Yeah.
a
Well,
lot.
no, I was in school them times. I was at college, I think. In college, we used to
That
chat rooms.
matters.
Yeah,
That
yeah, because it's the college computer, innit? I don't get fired. You get fired or get expelled for looking at the wrong site. But one was, again, it was so simple, .com and .co.uk. One was a chat room,
And one was not a chat
one
room.
was not.
Yeah, but which was your favourite though, Sticks? When
It
you
was
were
the one that
Wow.
was not chat
Good
room was
question.
Vicky's favourite. And should I tell you what? You could never beat is MySpace. Man like Tom. Tom Anderson was my friend.
Yes.
And I follow him on Instagram. I don't care. I got enough respect for Tom. A lot of people don't know who Tom is. Sometimes I might even change my WhatsApp picture to Tom. Yeah. And
Yes,
those
you
who
have
don't
to, you
know-
fucking weirdo.
Who's Tom?
Yeah. Those
Tom's
who
the
know, know,
OG,
those who
man.
don't know. I love Tom Anderson. He was the only fucker who was there for me at one point. Yeah, he was genuinely your friend. You joined MySpace, Tom, straight away, my guy's your friend, without even asking. And he's like, hi, I'm Tom. Do you know what I mean?
There's Tom for you.
There's Tom. You cannot
Oh,
beat
I
Tom.
remember him!
You know, if you put your mouth on Tom, you can't say shit about Tom. And dial-up. Remember dial-up? We were talking about this the other week.
Yeah.
When you the whole dial-up internet and it take about 5,000 hours to connect to AOL. AOL.
Yeah.
It was always
But-
AOL.
But do you remember this, though?
With goods as well.
But do you remember this though? You know you said about dial-up, right? Remember you couldn't be on the phone and use the internet at the same time.
Remember that?
Yeah, and your mum would be like, get off the computer. And you'd be like, I'm having a really important conversation right now.
And the
Do
phone
you
bill.
remember the phone bill that used to come in at the end of the month?
Oh shit, Carl, remember that time? We didn't have providers and I run up a phone bill, £472 it was. Oh my God, the licks I got for that, I was grounded for time. It was really bad. I didn't know, I just thought it was amazing that I could connect to the internet. It was brilliant. I remember when
You know
you
what?
used to have to watch a program. Remember, if you didn't watch a program, you couldn't watch it again, ever.
Do you know what? Yeah, exactly.
You missed it, it's gone. Like,
Oh God, Dad.
You know what,
Did
Chiz?
No, you missed it.
yeah.
It's funny you said it, Chiz. That happened to me once. I ran up a phone bill, right? So I was dating a young lady, and I don't know what happened, but my parents decided to put a phone line in my room, and I remember that. I don't know what they were thinking, and I remember that month or that quarter. I think the phone bills were quarterly, £250. My dad was like, "You know what you could have done with that money? You could have gone on a holiday with that money." That phone line came out straight away, boy.
Was it worth it?
I'd rather have the 250 right now, to be fair. Frank mama says with his socks, I think talking about the other sites. P85 says yes, MySpace. Also says yes, Chids. Rena 80s baby says AOL traumatized me. Stop it, Chids, gone forever.
I was with AOL for years and years. Just like the longest time.
Yes, you've gone forever. Yeah, when you watch the TV program, did you watch such and such? No, I missed it. Done. You missed it. It was over. That was life done for you. You missed out.
A bit of LimeWire, putting all of the viruses.
Oh yeah, getting all the viruses on your computer.
Remember
Yeah.
Yeah,
My
Remember
mum was
Napster?
like, what is this?
I downloaded all the Trapped in the Closet from LimeWire.
Remember Napster?
Remember Napster?
Yes.
Oh my God.
You
What?
remember the plug-in speakers for the PC? And
Yeah.
about 30 seconds before a call was about to come through, and that stupid sound,
Yeah.
and on, and then
Yeah.
so annoying.
Oh wow! I still got my plug-in speakers. I still got them. Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, I know. I'm poor. You know, what can I say?
Nah, man, don't let them go. You keep them. Fuck all this Bluetooth shit. They don't know. These kids don't. I was trying to tell my
Bluetooth.
daughter.
Wait, man, I mean, Chids, Bluetooth. Remember, it's
No,
actually sending songs via
infrared.
Bluetooth.
Infrared.
Infrared.
Yeah.
And if you moved it slightly, the connection's gone. And you're like,
It was
shit.
done, and you had to start again. Remember Sony Ericsson? Oh my god, I thought I was sick. That had that
Oh,
little phone
Chiddy.
that had the blue light.
All the old phone stuff reminds me of you making ringtones for people on their Nokias.
Oh my god, I used to charge people £2 it was from £2 because I was proper premium. And my ringtones were on point because I was excellent at music and I could read music and I knew the notes. And I used to sit in the library, yeah. There was a queue. I never forget one day there was a queue, proper long. And the teacher, he fought his way through and he went, "What's going on here then?" And I was like, there was just me sat there at a computer desk with all these phones, bare money on the table. And he was like, "What are you doing?" I went, "Making ringtones." And he went to charging people. I went, "Yeah." And he went, "Okay, I get it. That's good, but just don't do it in school time." I said, "All right, that's fine." And he took my money. He did take my money, but he said to me that was a really good thing. Remember that?
Oh my god!
Brina
See, you
says,
had that as a job. My job, you know, the travel cards, cutting out the numbers. That was my job. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, it's
Thinking,
fraud.
oh my God.
That's fraud. That's fraud. Greenness says, same thing when my mom took out a mobile contract for me. Oh, wow. I was 14. PD says, cool predictions. Also says, remember the banana phone. Brina says, my Sony Ericsson was one of my favorites. Do you guys remember like Hurdy Gurdy? And Kick? Do you guys remember, right? Back in the day, you know, like now, you know, you always got to charge your phone. But do you remember back in the day, if you had a Nokia, like a 3310 or 3210, you could swap the
5-day
batteries.
battery.
You could swap the battery. Let me use a
Yeah.
battery. Yeah. Swap the batteries. Yeah. Just swap the batteries and that'll be
Yeah,
it's
that's
gone.
Yeah, I had a sticker on the back of mine, so when it got passed around, I knew what one was mine when it came back to me.
I used to like when I'd go to festivals, I'd like go buy like a cheap phone and buy two of them, charge both batteries, and just take a spare battery with me. Not taking like a
do
good
you
phone.
also remember when you had to phone those like premium numbers to get like a like, you know, if you wanted your name on the front of your phone or something.
Yeah, your little like background thing.
Oh, a Tweety Pie, a sparkly Tweety Pie.
Yeah, it used to cost all £6 and all that from like the premium rate numbers. Me and Carl, remember when I used to have a little like after school job and we used to just phone it from that office and we used to do it for everyone and then charge them £2.
Talking of Tweety Pie, does anyone remember like lot 29?
Yeah.
And Avis jackets. Oh, like lot 29, I had some banging jeans, and on the bum it had like a Tweety Pie on one, and Sylvester the Cat on the other. They was the sickest jeans, and a big Avis jacket.
Do you remember Naff Naff?
Oh, Nanny Annie Fishy Fanny Condom 54.
And
Fruits of the Loom. Remember
What about like
Fruit
sweater shop
Yeah.
jumpers?
Remember
And
sweater shop jumpers?
Fat Willie's Surf Shack.
Oh, remember that? And do you remember Fubu and all that?
Oh,
And Fubu, and what was the other one? Kappa. I never forget. My mum bought me a Kappa jumper, off the like the shoplifters, off the thieves and everything, But it was pure fake, and the fucking people were facing each other instead of facing away. Oh, I swear to God, I got rinsed in school. They were like, "Look at your fake fucking jumper." I was like, "Fuck off! This is some new shit. This is." And my Adidas poppers, they just didn't pop. They didn't pop at all.
Chidi, did you say that the people were facing the same direction?
It was a white jumper. I thought my mum was like, "Oh, I got you a Kappa jumper." And I was like, "Oh, that's when the fucking people were facing each other and not away from each other." Oh,
Images. Brina says, don't charge your phone for days. Those were the days. PD says, that battery was dying forever though. Brina says, Chids, you hustler. PD says, Versace blue. So Versace blue, red, and green jeans. I don't remember green.
I remember the red. I remember the blue.
I remember red and blue. Yeah, blue was the men's, and red was the women's, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who got green. Greener says, "Chids got me, LOL." I want to hear from these guys. What's some of their old school memories, man? Your old school, like back in the day.
Come on, come and tell her.
Remember having like a
beats.
Tamagotchi?
Remember getting beats? Oh, Tamagotchi.
And it used to, when my Tamagotchi died, I was like, I was so sad when he died. Like, how did you die? Because I ain't turned it on for like 3 days.
What was the other one we were talking about the other week? Quicksave. Remember No Frills? And they used to, and it was like white packaging, and it was that black stencil writing. And the fish was still alive. The fish fingers
blue,
still
wasn't
had
it?
real life fish in them.
Oh, it was black and white. It was horrible.
Mate.
Yeah, back in the day.
Do you remember the Monster Munch that was a vanilla flavour and like it turned your mouth blue?
I remember the blue ones, yes.
So, yes.
They were like some like limited edition thing. And your mouth just went blue afterwards.
Remember
but they were the
Game
most tastiest looking ones.
Oh, I still got my Game Boy.
And me, and then I had the Game Boy Color, and then I had the Game Boy SP. I thought it was amazing.
Hold on. Keith and Kim said to me, I'm ignoring her comments. I think I might have missed one at first. I am so sorry if I did. Apologies. Brina's 80s Baby says, I used to love Versace Blue. That's because she was chasing after man, clearly. Says the No Frills was a killer.
No Frills wasn't thrilling.
The blue was the men's one, innit? And the red was the women's. So if she's loving the blue, that means we're chasing. Anyway, we won't go there. PD says salt and pepper S earrings.
Oh my God, remember them? I remember them, Peely. We're that
you guys are old. Yeah, you guys are old.
We're old.
Do you remember when girls used to gel the hair down like this? Just gel it onto one side.
Gel it down.
Do you know what I used to do? The spots I had, and because the one I used to do my edges
gel.
Here, but the one used to fuck up on this side, so I used to just literally finish the little curl with a bit of eyeliner. I don't care, don't judge me. Go fuck yourself.
She did. She sharply marked that shit in.
Don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I still look bad.
Remember in school when our ties needed to be like this wide and a little triangle hanging out? Because if you had a little peanut tie, you was like a neek. Like you needed to have the biggest wide bit there with the little triangle.
You remember getting peanutted though. You remember getting peanutted in school.
Mate, do you know how hard it was to take it out when you got peanutted? Mate, it's long.
Brina says, shut your face, Sticky. Again, I think Brina is trying to like come back at me because I'm saying that she's chasing after a man who was wearing Versace blue jeans. But anyway, you said it, not me. And she says, I appreciate when a man smells nice. Yeah.
Are we talking the Cool Waters days?
Oh, yeah. Cool Waters.
Davidoff, yeah.
It's just crazy though, isn't it? The children of this generation.
You can't beat Gaultier. I mean, that's just classic.
That was
the one that was like the
staple
shape
teenage
of the with the lines on it.
Yeah, classic.
The staple teenage.
John Paul, I'll wear John Paul Gaultier now. Spray it on, smelling nice. Yeah, me. Got man looking at me like, Brina says, do your thing, Chids. We make it work.
we make it work. No, but it's crazy though, isn't it? Like how the children now, like I always talk to my daughter about this and she looks at me funny, mate. Like even like the one day she was playing some song or something and she was like, and I'm singing it and she's like, how do you know this song? I said, how do you know this song? Fuck off. That's way before you. Like way back. No, it's not. It only came out the other day. No, it did not, love. All this shit comes from my shit, so don't beg it. You stay over there and I'll stay over here. And they look at you really funny and they're like, how do you know the words? And I'm like, fuck off, you little Gen Z, whatever. Fuck yourself,
Brina's back up again. She's saying, Gaultier is still my favourite on a man. You notice that if you realise that it's bare these men's fingers she's like, so I'm saying, on man, this is what I'm saying, go sit yourself down and listen to some music.
Oh my God, you remember getting the little cigarette packets, the white sticks, and it would come with a little tattoo, and then you had to put the water on it, and then peel it a bit, and then put the water back on, and then you'd have like Spider-Man, like, and you'd be standing there when it was cold, like, yeah, smoke, yeah.
Remember that? Yeah, and you drink
the chocolate ones with the paper around it, and you have to peel the paper and eat the chocolate.
Nah, I used to eat the paper. I ate the paper.
I used to raw eat the paper. It tasted disgusting, like cardboard, but I still used to eat it. It's amazing though, isn't it? When you've got like, there were literally seemed like there was no worries when life was like that. Like now, everything's just a fucking problem. Like breathing's the problem now.
Beans and Kim says, well, I'm on two profiles here. So I'm on two profiles here who can see them both. Okay, fair enough. Brina says, I'm single, leave me alone. Single, but she's looking for a man in it with all these different aftershaves.
single.
Oh my God, remember, what was his name? And it was like, fuck what I said, you don't mean shit now. And then the girl come out with her version. Wait, you used to sing that with my whole chest.
I don't want
that.
It's the songs we used to sing though as well, and you just think, oh, when you actually check the lyrics, and you're like, oh, that's really good.
Yeah, like, I remember being like 12 in my bedroom dancing to like Pony by Genuine, and then you listen to it as an adult, and you're just like,
okay
then.
If you want to be my lover, you got to get with my friends. Now I know when two become one. Ah. Terrible it was, really. But at the time, we were bagging out their tune. And I remember I was saying last week about how that there was no Googling lyrics or anything. You would literally sit there
and write it down.
Listen, the lyrics.
Remember when Google weren't even a thing? It was Ask Jeeves. And he used to
Jeeves.
He used to be there with his little thing.
Listen, my guy knew everything. He knew fucking Google. Jeeves was the one.
Do you know you're talking about song lyrics, right?
Yeah.
Do you guys remember we used to buy a CD? Sometimes you'd have the song lyrics inside the CD.
Yeah. Like J-Lo's album that had the words. Even now, the one where she's like sitting down and she's like, it's kind of like a pastel-y colour. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was like.
Do you remember the response? Do you remember the response to No Scrub Pigeon?
Oh, no pigeon.
A pigeon is a girl be walking by. Yeah, I remember that. Girls been taking your pussy.
Oh my God.
It's fucking brilliant.
And you remember
Kevin Little, Turn Me On. Do you know that song is pure, or it would be banned now, it's pure rape vibes, yeah? Like, literally, if you think you're going to get away from me, you better change your mind. You're coming home. Like, you're coming home with me tonight. That's rapey, mate. Like,
mate. Brina says, so true about the song lyrics. She also says, what happened to Jeeves? Man like us. Jeeves,
I think Google bought
I think he knew too much. They got rid of him.
They killed him off.
Does he still exist, though?
He was probably worked for the government and all that, and they just killed him off.
Who remembers The Bill? That was the sickest show ever, The Bill.
Yeah,
that was sick.
Did the Bill beat Brookside, though?
And do you remember when, what was the song for Casualty, though? Was it Oxide and Neutrino?
Oh, yeah. Wait, hold on. Wait. Kay, you are right, but you know there's some people you don't know about UK garage, innit? So you're probably not best to go there because they're fucking useless, innit?
My mum loved that song. My mum was proper honest. She thought she was cool and hip and that. This garage tune, Jade. Come on,
oh my God, do you remember the Swiss trainers where you turn the tongue over and the slidey bits at the side? Yeah, one day I got red ones, now I got blue ones.
Oh my God, does anybody remember?
Reebok Pump.
LA Gear.
LA Lights.
LA Lights, LA Gear. I had a red pin. They just used to flash. Got him down the market on Sunday market. I got him. Yeah. Yeah.
Things are flashed the wrong colours.
Yeah. They just flash them all together. My mum she was too much. Yeah, it was long. It was long for me, trust me. But it was fine. I had everything but nothing at the fucking same time. Do you know what I mean? Because it was always fake.
Brina says the Bill with fire emojis. And she also says, "Oh, was that a garage tune? Oh, for fuck's sakes!"
Oh, Brina.
On that note, it's almost our time. Hang on, let me read this last one. I just found out what the song "You Can Ring My Bell" was talking about. A bell. It was about a woman's parts. You can ring my bell. I don't know what song that is. Anyway, it's almost our time. Again, to say thank you. Oh, hang on, I've got to read it again. I just found out that the song "You Can Ring My Bell" wasn't talking about a bell. It was about a woman's parts. Okay. I'm not sure what song that is, though.
What?
You can ring my bell.
You can ring my bell.
Ring my bell.
No, I have to Google that later. After the show, YouTube. But speaking of YouTube, Brina says, yes, Peely, last YouTube. Yeah, YouTube, it is true of you. Don't forget it's Milan's birthday girl. And also don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You're the birthday girl. You're the birthday girl. You're the birthday girl.
Thank you, Sid.
So we are back next week, Wednesday, of course, from 9 p.m. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to follow us on YouTube and tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend and tell some more friends. And we're back next week. We may even be back with some more Would You Rathers. I've got a little game that I've got that I bought. It is actually a Would You Rather game, Chids.
No way. Okay.
I have, yeah. I'm going to show you in a minute when we come off here. But that's that. So until next week, guys. See you then, all right?
Back in the day when I was young, not a kid anymore. Some days I really wish I was a kid again.
You start talking about Fonzie as well, yeah? Happy days. Monday, Tuesday, happy days.
What?
It's not like our little thing now when we're waving off at the end.
Exactly. Wow. See you all later. Bye-bye.
Are we